Hello, guys. Welcome back to my live stream. I don't see my face yet on YouTube, but hopefully I'm already live. Okay, for my viewers, you can always send me a message or you can chat with me. So let me type. Just drop your comments here. Okay. Here we go. Hello. And we're gonna cover today part 3 questions of IELTS speaking. But first of all, as usual, I'm gonna set up something. We are live. This is our live broadcast. It's been a while. I think my last one was 8 days ago. I've been really very busy. I wanted to do my live stream since a few days ago. Anyways, but now I'm happy that I have time. Okay, so let's go to our topic. Let me check. Our topic today would be so give me a minute. How about if okay, guys, so I'm gonna let you know the topics that I'm gonna choose from. Okay, status and ambition, tourism, technology and life, education and teaching, education and skill, making friends, family, letter, environmental problems, holidays and celebration, news and media, friends, foods and restaurant, eating habits, education, environment, influence of television, influences on the young. Okay, so which one? I wish you could join me on Zoom, but it's because I didn't have time to share with anyone my Zoom link. So that's the reason why I'm here on the platform alone. So which one, guys? I'm gonna pick maybe. Do you think education and skill is difficult to answer? How about environmental problems? I don't know a lot about environmental, yeah, I know. Hi, baby, my cat. I know there are lots of environmental issues, but hi, hello there. Hold on. I have to wear my glasses so that I can see your name. Kan Hossein or something. Kamran. Hello, Kamran. I'm very well, thank you. What about you? Is this your first time to watch my live stream? Do you wanna meet my cat? His name is Leo. His face is so unfriendly. Okay, now Kamran, how do you want me to call you, Kamran or Hussein? Okay, so we're gonna start with our IELTS questions. I wonder, okay, I'm gonna pick environmental problems. I know there are a lot of environmental problems, but the if you ask me about environmental problems and solutions, it's hard for me to really comment, but I can, yeah, I can try. Okay, so let's pick environmental problems. Now, what causes environmental problems? So I'm gonna pick three, and the next one is, what other measures can you think of to protect the environment? And then there's another one. What's the difference between the old and the young as regards environmental protection? So I think it's talking about older generations and younger generations. What's the difference with regards to environmental problems? I think I can maybe say, okay, let's start from the top. What causes environmental problems? Okay, guys, so okay, I'll show my cat again last time and say bye-bye. So if you feel like, oh, that's really hard to answer, you can just think of anything that's close to home, like environmental problems. Let's say, for example, you don't have clean water, drinking water. So that's an environmental problem. And then, so what causes environmental problems? So if you don't have clean water, uh, maybe the government is not providing, but you can solve it by yourself, not by yourself for others, but for you and your family. You can say, okay, let's say, what causes environmental problems? So let's say, oh, it's because the government is not doing its part to protect the environment. Let's say uh, the rivers. So the rivers, or they're not providing water system to every household so that they can have clean tap water. So that's one thing. Okay, Kamran, how to protect living animals of environment as like it's like as your cat that you're protecting it. How to protect living animals. Okay, that's a good question, Kamran. So for my cat, and not only for my cat, I also see other pets from other families. To protect them is to take them to the doctor regularly so that they don't get sick, or we know ahead of time whether they're gonna need to be having shots so that they can be protected from any viruses or something. And then you also feed them regularly. You give them TLC. Do you know what is TLC? So tender, loving care, because they need that. My cat is an indoor cat. So they don't have that interaction with other animals from outside, but there are three of them, so they can just have their TLC within themselves, among themselves. But of course, I take care of them uh, so well. So yeah. So, Kamran, your question about how to protect living animals, uh, like I mentioned already, take them to the vet regularly, have shots. They're expensive, but um, when you have animals as your pets, you're prepared to spend for those expenses. Anyways, Kamran, what about you? Do you have pets? Oh, okay. I think you are talking about animals that are not domestic animals. So, yeah, you have to leave them in their natural habitat instead of hunting them for food. Well, you can hunt them for food, but try to not really kill all of them or kill the young. That's how to protect them. Also, to not disturb their natural habitat, their natural home. So that's, yeah, I already mentioned two things uh, to protect animals. Okay, so what about you? Oh, you have three pets. What are those? Are they dogs or cats or both? I have only cats because I think to me it's hard to look after a dog to take the dog out because I live in a high-rise building. So I have to take, if I had a dog, I had to take that dog uh, for a walk every day. And here in Canada, it's hard, especially in the winter. Well, I know there are others. My neighbors, they have dogs. Most of the people here that I know, they prefer dogs. Okay, so next question. Thank you, Kamran. So next question, what should we do to protect the environment? Okay, here we go. So I mentioned already about animals. You protect them because we need those animals. Um, so to protect them, yeah, you protect their natural home. Um, don't hunt too much, especially the younger ones. And also not only animals, but for example, um, here in my city in Ottawa, here in Canada, we are big in commuting by bicycle because bicycle doesn't give pollution, so you have a clean environment. But I drive. I got rid of my three bicycles already. um, and yeah, you can help the environment by not, um, or by not turning on your engine even if they're not really needed. Turn off your engine as soon as you don't need it so that it would stop um, emitting gas like pollution, and that's one way to protect your environment. So we already talked about animals and clean air, clean environment. Okay, now the last question. What's the difference between the old and the young as regards environmental protection? I would say like the older generations, since they'd seen already for because of many years of life experience, they'd seen so many things in their lives. So they know what to do, and mostly like trying to help protect the environment without technology. Uh, because older ones, they were used to just going about their life without the help of electronic devices, everything like that. But the younger generation, um, they are very dependent on technology when they, for example, when they try to help protect the environment. Uh, so they like to go on internet to do research, Google this, Google that, how to solve this, how to help this, how to help that. So, and I know that it's a it's a collective effort. You can't just solve the problem, environmental problem, all by yourself. Even if you are careful, but others around you, they're not as careful as you. So it's not really, it wouldn't, it might, it can start with you, but it wouldn't make a huge difference. So what our government does is to promote this campaign about, for example, going going by bike, riding their bike to go to work instead of driving their car. So when there is a campaign like that, we want to support. We want to tell, if I, for example, um, want to support that program, that campaign, I would ride my bike or walk instead of driving my car. And I would also encourage others to do the same. Okay, so that's all for our IELTS speaking practice part 3 questions. And Kamran, okay, although we are human, we are ruins environment. We ruin our environment. Yeah, but um you are right. It's the human man-made whatever that ruin the environment. So sometimes we can't help it. Uh, it's it's just it's just the thing of our society that okay, could I speak with you without writing? How? You can, yeah, try to contact me, Kamran. That's fine. And we can maybe, yeah, we can call or I can send you some voice message. Okay? Okay, I think that's about it for now. I don't know how long now is. Okay, because it's already close to midnight here, Kamran. So just try to contact me on my social media. I have Instagram and my description and my Facebook. Okay, so bye for now, guys. Bye, Kamran. Talk to you soon. Okay, so bye, guys. See you again in my next live broadcast. I don't know where to sign out. Where is the button? Okay, here we go. I see it.